Hey everybody, this is Dave Ramsey. Good to see you guys again. Hey, I'm at family's house right now, and you might hear them playing in the background or cheering. Yeah, so there they are. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of chat about what we were working on this week. Really good reading today. I really enjoyed all the different topics we talked about. Guidelines for rehearsals. We talked about characterization, and we did 2 chapters on blocking. Thank you, thank you. We did 2 chapters on blocking. All of those were really good. Although I think if I want to focus on anything today, the thing I'd like to focus on is characterization. Some of the things that I thought were really interesting. I really liked what they talked about helping actors to get to the understanding about their characters, and some of the things that I find that work for me is I like to Miyagi them, so to speak. I don't want them to know that I've given them direction necessarily, because I want them to develop their own craft. I want them to see the importance of actually analyzing the character for themselves and learning to figure out what it is that they need to glean, and then make sure that they give that to the audience. So they're really trying very hard to distract me. It's all good. So that's one of the things that I aspire to do with my students. I want them to analyze the character on their own and develop their craft. So a lot of times I'll just kind of come up to them and I'll say, hey, I feel like you're having a little trouble in this particular point. And then I'll also say, tell me, what do you think about that this character would be doing in this circumstance? It might be something completely different than what's going on in the play. What I'm trying to get them to do is to make a baseline of who their character is, so that they can see that character in a multitude of different situations, and then act that character in those different situations. That's usually what I'm trying to shoot for. That way, when it comes to when they're actually on stage and they are working through the script, they can say, "Oh, these are things that are going on in the script right now, and this is what my character would do." Another thing I'd like to do is I like to ask them, well, what does the character want? Of course, we talked about that in an earlier video. But one thing I really like about developing character analysis is I like looking at when we're going in the upward progression or the rising action of the play. Where I'll say, "Hey, what is your character doing in this scene?" And then I'll say, "What is your character doing as a result of changes that have happened so far? What are you doing differently now than your character would have done in the beginning?" And then I talk to them about the slow change or the slow progression that their character is making throughout the play, so that to get them to focus on where they started and where they're going. Because what's really happening is the characters in the play, they are progressing, they're changing. That's what the play's about. The story is about them making the changes in themselves. And so if we are careful and we don't make those changes happen really quickly, a lot of times new actors, they tend to go, "Oh, well, I'm going to make this drastic change." You can't make it too drastic, because if you make it too drastic, you lose the audience. The object is to get the audience to walk along with the main character in their path. And all those changes that happen, they happen naturally, and then we, as the audience, we see those changes happening, and we learn as the character learns. I think I've already run out of time. What do you guys think? We good? All right. So great talking to you guys. I will see you guys next week. Catch you on the flip side.
Bye bye.